Daily Astrology Horoscope February 17, 2025 Planets and Signs. Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its journey through Aquarius, illuminating your sector of rest, retreat, and spiritual renewal. The Sun in Aquarius encourages a focus on self-care, reflection, and inner peace. You may feel a need to take a step back from external distractions and devote some time to quiet activities, introspection, or spiritual practices. Aquarius energy supports innovation in how you approach your downtime, so today may be an ideal day for exploring new forms of relaxation or pursuing creative outlets that provide mental and emotional clarity. However, be cautious of becoming too detached or isolated. Aquarius energy can sometimes push you to retreat into your own thoughts, which may make it harder to connect with others or acknowledge your emotions. The Moon is in Taurus today, bringing a steady and grounding energy to your sector of communication, learning, and ideas. The Taurus Moon invites you to slow down and focus on practical matters. Today, you may feel a strong desire for stability in how you express yourself or in your intellectual pursuits. The Taurus Moon supports building solid foundations through thoughtful communication and focused learning. It is a good time to engage in conversations that have lasting value or to deepen your understanding of a particular subject. However, be mindful of being too stubborn or resistant to new ideas. The Taurus Moon's energy can sometimes encourage an unwillingness to adapt to change. Mercury continues its transit through Aquarius, impacting your sector of rest, retreat, and spiritual renewal. Mercury in Aquarius brings a curious and intellectual energy to your inner world. Today, you may find yourself contemplating unconventional thoughts, seeking new ways to understand your emotional and spiritual life, or reflecting on your personal beliefs. Mercury in Aquarius supports open-mindedness and innovation in your thinking. It is an excellent time for exploring alternative approaches to rest and healing. However, be cautious of overanalyzing your feelings. Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes create a mental detachment from emotions, making it challenging to connect with your true desires or inner self. Venus is still in Pisces, continuing its influence on your sector of personal identity, appearance, and first impressions. Venus in Pisces encourages a compassionate and artistic approach to how you present yourself to the world. Today, you may feel inspired to express your individuality through creative outlets or enhance your appearance in a way that reflects your unique personality. Venus in Pisces also fosters romantic and spiritual connections, so it is a good time to engage in activities that allow you to connect with others on a deep emotional level. However, be mindful of idealizing yourself or others. Venus in Pisces can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations in relationships or self-image. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, energizing your sector of money, values, and possessions. Mars in Sagittarius pushes you to take bold action regarding your finances, material resources, and what you value most. Today, you may feel motivated to pursue new opportunities to increase your wealth or reevaluate your approach to your values. Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take risks and seize opportunities that align with your long-term financial goals. However, be cautious of being too impulsive or reckless in your financial decisions. The energetic drive of Mars can sometimes lead to hasty actions without fully considering the consequences. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of communication, learning, and ideas. Jupiter in Virgo expands your capacity for knowledge and encourages personal growth through learning and self-expression. Today, you may feel a strong desire to dive deeper into a topic that interests you or to share your ideas with others. Jupiter in Virgo supports practical, detailed thinking, making it a good time to focus on improving your communication skills or refining your knowledge in a specific area. However, be mindful of becoming too focused on perfectionism or details. Jupiter's expansive energy can sometimes lead to an overwhelming sense of needing to perfect every aspect of your ideas or projects. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, influencing your sector of personal identity, appearance, and first impressions. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to take a disciplined, responsible approach to how you express yourself and pursue your goals. Today, you may feel the need to focus on your long-term aspirations, whether in terms of your personal image, career ambitions, or self-development. Saturn in Pisces promotes steady, deliberate progress, so it is an excellent time to take practical steps toward achieving your personal goals. However, be cautious of becoming overly self-critical or rigid. Saturn's influence can sometimes make you feel restricted or limited, especially in areas where you are working on long-term transformation. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring unexpected changes to your sector of communication, learning, and ideas. Uranus in Taurus pushes you to break free from outdated thought patterns and embrace new ways of thinking or communicating. Today, you may feel inspired to explore innovative ideas or challenge conventional beliefs in your conversations. Uranus in Taurus supports intellectual progress, but it can also bring sudden insights or unexpected events related to your communication or learning. While this can be exciting, it may also create some disruption in your usual routines or ways of thinking. It is important to stay adaptable and open to new possibilities. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of personal identity, appearance, and first impressions. Neptune's dreamy energy encourages you to connect with your higher self and pursue creative or spiritual endeavors. Today, you may feel more intuitive or sensitive to the energies around you. Neptune in Pisces fosters emotional and spiritual growth, so it is a good time to reflect on your deeper desires or engage in artistic or healing activities. However, be mindful of becoming overly idealistic or confused about who you are. Neptune's influence can sometimes blur boundaries or create unrealistic expectations, especially in terms of how you perceive yourself or how others perceive you. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformative energy to your sector of rest, retreat, and spiritual renewal. Pluto in Aquarius encourages deep, profound changes in your inner world. Today, you may feel a need to confront old emotional patterns or release outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. Pluto in Aquarius empowers you to transform your inner self through intellectual exploration or spiritual practices. It is a good time to engage in deep, soul-searching reflection. However, be cautious of becoming too intense or obsessive about your inner transformation. Pluto's energy can sometimes bring power struggles or create intense emotional experiences. Chiron in Aries continues to bring healing energy to your sector of communication, learning, and ideas. Chiron's influence invites you to heal any wounds related to how you express yourself, communicate your ideas, or learn new things. Today, you may feel the need to confront insecurities related to your intellectual abilities or your voice. Chiron in Aries encourages you to embrace your uniqueness and build confidence in your communication skills. However, be cautious of becoming overly focused on past hurts or limiting beliefs. Chiron's energy can sometimes make it difficult to move beyond old wounds, especially in areas where you have experienced difficulty or rejection. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a strong focus on your inner world, communication, and personal development. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to reflect on your spiritual needs while also grounding yourself in practical, intellectual pursuits. Mercury in Aquarius supports innovative thinking, and Venus in Pisces encourages compassionate self-expression. Mars in Sagittarius motivates you to take action with your finances and values, while Jupiter in Virgo offers opportunities for growth in communication and learning. Saturn in Pisces supports disciplined self-improvement, and Uranus in Taurus inspires new ideas and perspectives. Neptune in Pisces enhances your spiritual and creative potential, while Pluto in Aquarius encourages deep transformation. Chiron in Aries offers healing for any communication or learning-related wounds. Aries Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of friendships, community, and long-term goals. The Sun in Aquarius brings a focus on your social life, aspirations, and the connections you have with like-minded individuals. You may feel more inclined to engage with groups or organizations that align with your values. This is a good time to reflect on your long-term objectives and how they relate to your broader sense of community. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes lead to detachment, so try to stay connected with those around you while pursuing your goals. The Moon is in Taurus today, activating your sector of resources, finances, and values. The Taurus Moon encourages a practical and steady approach to your material world. Today, you may feel a strong urge to take care of your financial matters, focusing on stabilizing your income or reviewing your budget. The Taurus Moon supports making grounded, thoughtful decisions, especially when it comes to money or material possessions. However, be mindful of becoming too focused on material security. Taurus energy can sometimes lead to possessiveness or stubbornness in your approach to your resources. Mercury remains in Aquarius today, continuing its influence on your sector of friendships and long-term goals. Mercury in Aquarius brings a focus on intellectual exchange within your social circle. Today, you may find yourself engaged in stimulating conversations with friends or colleagues, sharing unconventional ideas or discussing future plans. Mercury in Aquarius supports open-mindedness and encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your goals and relationships. However, be cautious of overanalyzing or detaching emotionally from others in your pursuit of new ideas. Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes create distance in personal connections. Venus continues to transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of personal identity and self-expression. Venus in Pisces brings a gentle, creative energy to how you present yourself to the world. Today, you may feel more attuned to your emotional needs and desire to express yourself in a compassionate, artistic way. Venus in Pisces supports romantic connections and self-care, so it is a good time to engage in activities that help you connect with your inner desires or enhance your appearance. However, be cautious of being overly idealistic in your approach to relationships or how you perceive yourself. Mars continues its journey through Sagittarius, energizing your sector of career, public image, and authority. Mars in Sagittarius brings a bold and adventurous energy to your professional life and ambitions. Today, you may feel motivated to take action toward your career goals or pursue new opportunities that align with your long-term aspirations. Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to act with confidence and pursue ventures that offer growth and expansion. However, be cautious of being too impulsive or aggressive in your pursuit of success. Mars in Sagittarius can sometimes lead to a tendency to rush ahead without fully considering the consequences. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of daily work, health, and routine. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth and expansion through attention to detail, organization, and practical efforts in your daily life. Today, you may feel inspired to improve your work habits, adopt healthier routines, or focus on increasing your productivity. Jupiter in Virgo supports learning and personal development, so it is a good time to pursue new skills or knowledge that will benefit your overall well-being. However, be mindful of overextending yourself or becoming too focused on perfectionism. Jupiter's expansive energy can sometimes lead to excessive optimism or an overcommitment to tasks. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, influencing your sector of personal identity, appearance, and first impressions. Saturn in Pisces encourages a disciplined and responsible approach to how you present yourself and your ambitions. Today, you may feel the need to focus on your long-term goals and make practical, steady progress toward achieving them. Saturn in Pisces supports structure and stability, so it is a good time to take serious, methodical steps toward improving your self-image or pursuing your personal aspirations. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or rigid in your approach to self-expression. Saturn's influence can sometimes create feelings of restriction or limitation. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring unpredictable changes to your sector of resources, finances, and values. Uranus in Taurus pushes you to embrace new ways of handling your finances or re-evaluating what you value most in life. Today, you may experience sudden insights or opportunities related to your material world. Uranus in Taurus supports unconventional thinking, so it is a good time to explore alternative financial strategies or reimagine how you manage your resources. However, be cautious of acting too impulsively or making rash financial decisions. Uranus energy can sometimes lead to unexpected disruptions in your material life. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of personal identity and self-expression. Neptune's dreamy energy enhances your creativity and encourages you to connect with your deeper emotions. Today, you may feel more in tune with your spiritual needs or experience a desire to express yourself in a more imaginative or artistic way. Neptune in Pisces supports artistic endeavors and romantic connections, so it is a good time to engage in activities that nurture your soul. However, be cautious of idealizing yourself or others. Neptune's influence can sometimes create confusion or unrealistic expectations. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformative energy to your sector of friendships and long-term goals. Pluto in Aquarius pushes you to deeply examine your social circle and your approach to your future. Today, you may feel motivated to transform your relationships or re-evaluate your long-term objectives. Pluto in Aquarius supports profound, empowering changes, so it is a good time to release old patterns in how you connect with others and approach your aspirations. However, be cautious of becoming too intense or controlling in your desire to transform your relationships or goals. Pluto's energy can sometimes create power struggles or deep emotional experiences. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of personal identity and self-expression. Chiron's healing energy invites you to address wounds related to your sense of self and how you present yourself to the world. Today, you may feel a strong urge to heal old insecurities or confront challenges that have affected your confidence. Chiron in Aries encourages you to embrace your individuality and find empowerment through your personal expression. However, be cautious of focusing too much on past wounds. Chiron's energy can sometimes make it difficult to move beyond old emotional scars. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your friendships, long-term goals, personal identity, and financial matters. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to reflect on your social connections while also grounding yourself in practical pursuits. Mercury in Aquarius encourages innovative thinking about your aspirations, while Venus in Pisces enhances your self-expression and emotional connections. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your career and public image, while Jupiter in Virgo brings growth through daily work and health routines. Saturn in Pisces supports disciplined self-improvement, and Uranus in Taurus encourages new approaches to your finances. Neptune in Pisces inspires creativity and spiritual expression, while Pluto in Aquarius promotes transformation in your social circles. Chiron in Aries offers healing for your personal identity and self-expression. Taurus Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun remains in Aquarius, impacting your sector of career, public image, and authority. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to focus on your professional goals and how you present yourself in the public eye. You may feel a strong urge to redefine your career path or take bold actions toward your ambitions. Aquarius energy supports innovation, so today could be a good time to explore unconventional opportunities in your professional life. However, be cautious of being too detached or focused solely on long-term goals. Remember to stay connected to the present moment while planning for the future. The Moon is in Taurus today, highlighting your personal identity, appearance, and first impressions. The Taurus Moon brings a grounded and steady energy to your day. You may feel more in touch with your emotions and a strong desire to express your authentic self. This is a great time to focus on self-care, update your appearance, or take practical steps toward personal development. The Taurus Moon supports stability and security, So today you may be drawn to activities that help you feel more comfortable and secure in your personal life. However, be cautious of becoming too fixed in your ways. Taurus energy can sometimes lead to stubbornness or resistance to change. Mercury continues its transit through Aquarius, activating your career and public image sector. Mercury in Aquarius brings a curious and intellectual energy to your professional life. Today, you may find yourself engaging in discussions that challenge the status quo or exploring new ideas for advancing in your career. Mercury in Aquarius supports unconventional thinking and creative problem solving in the workplace. It is a good time to think outside the box when it comes to your professional development. However, be mindful of detaching from emotional concerns in favor of intellectual pursuits. Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to a disconnection from the personal side of your career. Venus continues its journey through Pisces, influencing your sector of friendships, community, and long-term goals. Venus in Pisces encourages you to focus on building compassionate and meaningful connections with others. Today, you may feel more inspired to nurture your social networks or engage in activities that align with your values and future aspirations. Venus in Pisces fosters romantic and creative energy in your social circles, so it's a good time to collaborate with others on creative projects or explore deeper emotional connections with friends. However, be cautious of idealizing your friendships or expecting too much from others. Venus in Pisces can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations in relationships. Mars is still in Sagittarius, impacting your sector of expansion, travel, and higher education. Mars in Sagittarius pushes you to take bold action when it comes to broadening your horizons. Today, you may feel motivated to pursue educational goals, explore new philosophies, or plan a trip to expand your knowledge. Mars in Sagittarius supports risk-taking, so it's a good time to take action toward your long-term growth and personal development. However, be mindful of being too impulsive or overcommitting yourself. Mars in Sagittarius can sometimes push you to take on too much without fully considering the consequences. Jupiter remains in Virgo, influencing your sector of creativity, self-expression, and romance. Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to grow through creative expression and the pursuit of personal passions. Today, you may feel an urge to channel your energy into creative endeavors or explore new ways to express yourself. Jupiter in Virgo supports improvement in areas like self-confidence, art, and romance. It is a great time to expand your creative skills or deepen a romantic connection. However, be cautious of overindulgence or perfectionism. Jupiter's expansive energy can sometimes lead to excessive focus on details or unrealistic expectations in your creative pursuits. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of friendships, community, and long-term goals. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to take a disciplined approach to your social life and future aspirations. Today, you may feel a strong pull to reflect on your long-term goals and the connections you need to achieve them. Saturn in Pisces supports steady, methodical progress, so it's a good time to make practical, responsible steps toward your dreams. However, be cautious of becoming overly serious or critical of your social circles. Saturn's energy can sometimes create feelings of isolation or restriction in your relationships. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring unpredictable changes to your sector of personal identity and self-expression. Uranus in Taurus pushes you to break free from outdated patterns in how you express yourself and relate to others. Today, you may experience sudden insights or shifts in how you view your personal identity or appearance. Uranus in Taurus supports innovation in your self-expression, so it's a good time to experiment with new looks or approaches to how you present yourself to the world. However, be cautious of being too rebellious or impulsive. Uranus energy can sometimes lead to drastic changes that feel overwhelming. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of friendships, community, and long-term goals. Neptune in Pisces encourages you to connect with your idealistic vision for the future. Today, you may feel a desire to work with others toward a shared dream or mission. Neptune in Pisces supports compassion and creativity in your social endeavors, so it's a great time to engage in activities that align with your spiritual values or artistic pursuits. However, be cautious of idealizing your future goals or social circles. Neptune's energy can sometimes lead to confusion or unrealistic expectations in your relationships and long-term plans. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformative energy to your career, public image, and authority. Pluto in Aquarius pushes you to deeply reconsider your professional life and how you want to be seen by the world. Today, you may feel motivated to release old patterns that no longer serve you in your career. Pluto in Aquarius supports powerful transformation in how you relate to authority or public recognition, so it's a good time to rethink your professional goals and take steps to empower yourself. However, be cautious of power struggles or obsessive tendencies. Pluto's influence can sometimes lead to control issues in your professional life. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of career, public image, and authority. Chiron's healing energy invites you to confront any wounds related to your professional life, self-image, or ambitions. Today, you may feel a need to heal old insecurities around your career or public image. Chiron in Aries encourages you to embrace your individuality and stand tall in your professional endeavors. However, be cautious of focusing too much on past wounds or fears. Chiron's energy can sometimes make it difficult to move beyond old emotional scars. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your career, public image, and personal identity. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to focus on long-term professional goals while staying grounded in your personal values. Mercury in Aquarius encourages innovative thinking in your career, while Venus in Pisces enhances your social connections and creative pursuits. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your desire for personal growth, and Jupiter in Virgo supports expansion through creative expression and romance. Saturn in Pisces encourages disciplined action toward your long-term goals, while Uranus in Taurus invites you to embrace change in your self-expression. Neptune in Pisces inspires spiritual growth and compassionate action within your social circles, while Pluto in Aquarius encourages transformation in your professional life. Chiron in Aries offers healing for career-related wounds. Gemini Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of expansion, travel, and higher education. The Sun in Aquarius shines a light on your desire for growth, exploration, and learning. You may feel a strong pull toward broadening your horizons, whether through travel, higher education, or expanding your philosophical views. Aquarius energy encourages you to embrace innovative ideas and unconventional approaches to the world. Today could be a good time to plan a trip, dive into a new subject, or take a bold step toward expanding your mind. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes bring an element of detachment, so be mindful of staying emotionally connected to your present environment while exploring new opportunities. The Moon is in Taurus today, highlighting your sector of career, public image, and authority. The Taurus Moon encourages a grounded, steady approach to your professional life and long-term ambitions. You may feel more focused on achieving stability in your career or making practical progress toward your public goals. The Taurus Moon supports taking a patient, methodical approach to your work, and today you may find yourself feeling more secure in your path. However, be cautious of becoming too rigid in your professional pursuits. Taurus energy can sometimes bring a tendency to stick to what is familiar, so remain open to new ideas and opportunities. Mercury remains in Aquarius today, continuing to influence your sector of expansion, travel, and higher education. Mercury in Aquarius encourages intellectual exploration and open-mindedness. Today, you may find yourself deeply engaged in conversations or learning experiences that challenge your current beliefs or introduce you to new perspectives. Mercury in Aquarius favors unconventional thinking, so it's a good time to explore new areas of interest or share ideas with others who can broaden your understanding. However, be mindful of overanalyzing or becoming too detached from your emotions in the pursuit of knowledge. Venus is still in Pisces, impacting your sector of career, public image, and authority. Venus in Pisces brings a soft, creative energy to your professional life, and today you may feel a desire to bring more compassion, beauty, or artistic expression into your work. Venus in Pisces can enhance your public image, making it a good time to focus on how you present yourself or how you want to be perceived by others. However, be cautious of idealizing your career or professional relationships. Venus in Pisces can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations, so try to maintain a balanced perspective when it comes to your work and public life. Mars continues its journey through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of transformation, shared resources, and intimacy. Mars in Sagittarius brings an adventurous energy to the areas of your life that involve deep personal change, shared resources, or intimate connections. Today, you may feel a strong urge to dive deeper into a personal transformation, whether through emotional healing, financial restructuring, or exploring a more profound connection with someone. Mars in Sagittarius encourages bold action in these areas, but be cautious of being too impulsive or rushing through significant changes. Take the time to consider the long-term effects of your decisions. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth through practical actions related to your home life, family, and personal security. Today, you may feel inspired to improve your living situation, reorganize your space, or deepen your emotional connections with family members. Jupiter in Virgo supports a methodical approach to home improvement and emotional well-being. However, be cautious of overextending yourself or becoming too focused on perfectionism. Jupiter's expansive energy can sometimes lead to excessive optimism or unrealistic expectations in your home life. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of career, public image, and authority. Saturn in Pisces asks you to approach your career and public life with discipline, responsibility, and a sense of purpose. Today, you may feel the need to focus on long-term professional goals, setting realistic and structured plans for your future. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to take a serious, measured approach to your career, so it is a good time to make steady progress toward your ambitions. However, be cautious of becoming overly rigid or self-critical in your professional pursuits. Saturn's influence can sometimes create feelings of limitation or restriction. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring change and innovation to your sector of career, public image, and authority. Uranus in Taurus pushes you to break free from outdated structures in your professional life and approach your career in new, unconventional ways. Today, you may experience sudden insights or unexpected opportunities that challenge your current approach to work or public life. Uranus in Taurus encourages you to embrace new technology, ideas, or methodologies that align with your values. However, be mindful of acting too impulsively or without considering the long-term consequences. Uranus energy can sometimes bring disruption or unpredictability to your professional world. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of career, public image, and authority. Neptune in Pisces invites you to bring creativity, compassion, and spiritual energy into your professional life. Today, you may feel a desire to pursue a career path that is aligned with your idealistic values or engage in work that has a deeper sense of meaning. Neptune in Pisces supports artistic and healing professions, so it could be a good time to explore creative or compassionate work-related opportunities. However, be cautious of becoming too idealistic or unclear about your professional goals. Neptune's influence can sometimes bring confusion or unrealistic expectations. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformation to your sector of higher education, travel, and philosophy. Pluto in Aquarius pushes you to deeply explore new ideas, philosophies, and ways of thinking. Today, you may feel a strong urge to break free from old belief systems or embrace radical new ideas that challenge your worldview. Pluto's energy supports profound transformation, so it's a good time to explore new educational opportunities, travel experiences, or spiritual practices that have the potential to deeply alter your perspective on life. However, be cautious of becoming too intense or obsessive in your pursuit of new knowledge. Pluto can sometimes create power struggles or emotional extremes. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of transformation, shared resources, and intimacy. Chiron's healing energy encourages you to confront any emotional wounds related to your intimate relationships, personal growth, or shared finances. Today, you may feel a desire to heal old insecurities or confront deep-rooted fears related to vulnerability or trust. Chiron in Aries invites you to embrace your inner strength and take bold steps toward personal transformation. However, be cautious of rushing into changes without fully addressing your emotional needs. Chiron's energy can sometimes highlight unresolved issues that need attention. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your career, public image, higher education, and personal transformation. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to focus on broadening your horizons and making steady progress in your professional life. Mercury in Aquarius encourages intellectual exploration, while Venus in Pisces enhances creativity and compassion in your public image. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your desire for personal transformation, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your home and family life. Saturn in Pisces encourages disciplined action toward your goals, while Uranus in Taurus invites innovation in your career. Neptune in Pisces brings spiritual inspiration to your professional path, and Pluto in Aquarius pushes for transformation in your philosophies and worldview. Chiron in Aries offers healing for intimate connections and personal growth. Cancer Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. The Sun in Aquarius shines a light on your deep emotional connections, financial partnerships, and transformative processes. You may feel a desire to make significant changes in your personal life, whether by letting go of old emotional baggage or reassessing shared financial arrangements. Aquarius energy encourages unconventional and innovative approaches, so today could bring opportunities for transformation through creative or non-traditional methods. However, Aquarius energy can also feel detached, so be mindful of staying emotionally connected to the people and situations you care about while navigating these changes. The Moon is in Taurus today, impacting your sector of expansion, travel, and higher education. The Taurus Moon brings a grounded, practical energy to your desire for growth and exploration. Today, you may feel more focused on finding stability in your learning experiences, travel plans, or spiritual beliefs. The Taurus Moon supports steady progress and a desire for security, so you may find comfort in taking slow, deliberate steps toward expanding your horizons. However, Taurus energy can sometimes bring a resistance to change, so be mindful of becoming too fixed in your current way of thinking or approaching new opportunities. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing its influence over your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates intellectual exploration and encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your financial and emotional partnerships. Today, you may feel an urge to engage in discussions or brainstorming sessions that challenge the way you approach shared resources or personal growth. Mercury's influence supports unconventional thinking, so it's a good time to explore new ideas or collaborate with others on transformative projects. However, be cautious of overanalyzing or becoming too detached from emotional concerns when dealing with these matters. Venus is still in Pisces, influencing your sector of travel, higher education, and philosophy. Venus in Pisces encourages you to seek beauty, compassion, and spiritual connection in your pursuit of higher knowledge or long-distance travel. Today, you may feel drawn to explore new ideas, cultures, or philosophies that align with your values. Venus in Pisces supports artistic and spiritual growth, so it's a good time to explore creative or spiritual practices that expand your understanding of the world. However, be cautious of idealizing new experiences or expecting too much from others when it comes to intellectual or travel pursuits. Venus in Pisces can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations or confusion in these areas. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, impacting your sector of partnerships and relationships. Mars in Sagittarius brings an adventurous, bold energy to your one-on-one connections. Today, you may feel motivated to take action toward deepening a romantic relationship, partnership, or collaboration. Mars in Sagittarius supports bold, direct action in relationships, so it's a good time to express your desires clearly or push forward with relationship goals. However, be mindful of being too impulsive or overly eager in your approach. Mars in Sagittarius can sometimes create a tendency toward restlessness or impatience, so ensure that you're taking thoughtful steps toward nurturing your partnerships. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of communication, learning, and local community. Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to expand your understanding through practical, methodical approaches. Today, you may feel inspired to focus on learning opportunities, whether through formal education or personal study. Jupiter in Virgo supports growth through detailed work and clear communication, so it's a good time to focus on improving your skills or expanding your knowledge in a practical way. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or perfectionistic. Jupiter's expansive energy can sometimes lead to a tendency to focus too much on the small details and lose sight of the big picture. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, influencing your sector of travel, higher education, and philosophy. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to take a disciplined and structured approach to your personal growth and exploration. Today, you may feel the need to focus on setting long-term goals related to travel, education, or spiritual pursuits. Saturn's influence supports steady, responsible progress in these areas, so it's a good time to make practical plans for expanding your horizons. However, be cautious of becoming overly rigid or self-critical in your approach. Saturn's energy can sometimes create feelings of limitation or restriction, so try to maintain balance and flexibility in your goals. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring change and innovation to your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Uranus in Taurus pushes you to embrace new approaches to your home life or emotional security. Today, you may experience sudden insights or shifts in how you relate to your family, living situation, or emotional needs. Uranus in Taurus supports breaking free from outdated traditions, so it's a good time to make changes that align with your true values and long-term vision. However, be cautious of acting too impulsively or without considering the long-term effects of your decisions. Uranus energy can sometimes bring disruption or unpredictability, especially in matters related to your family or home life. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of travel, higher education, and philosophy. Neptune in Pisces invites you to connect with your idealistic vision for the future, especially in the areas of personal growth and exploration. Today, you may feel inspired to dive deeper into spiritual practices, explore creative learning, or engage in activities that bring you a sense of peace and connection. Neptune's energy supports artistic and spiritual endeavors, so it's a good time to focus on creative projects that expand your understanding of the world. However, be cautious of becoming too idealistic or unrealistic in your expectations. Neptune's influence can sometimes lead to confusion or disillusionment, so maintain a grounded perspective. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformation to your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Pluto in Aquarius pushes you to confront deep emotional or financial issues, encouraging you to let go of outdated patterns and embrace profound personal growth. Today, you may feel a strong urge to make major changes in how you share your resources or how you connect with others on an intimate level. Pluto's transformative energy supports deep, lasting change, so it's a good time to release old emotional baggage or reassess financial partnerships. However, Be cautious of becoming too intense or controlling. Pluto's energy can sometimes lead to power struggles or obsession with transformation. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of partnerships and relationships. Chiron's healing energy encourages you to confront any wounds related to your one-on-one connections. Today, you may feel a desire to heal old relationship wounds or take bold steps toward emotional healing in your partnerships. Chiron in Aries invites you to embrace your inner strength and assert your needs in relationships. However, be cautious of focusing too much on past hurts or fears. Chiron's energy can sometimes make it difficult to move beyond old emotional scars, so take care to approach healing with compassion and patience. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on transformation, personal growth, and your relationships. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to focus on deepening your connections and expanding your horizons. Mercury in Aquarius encourages unconventional thinking, while Venus in Pisces enhances creativity and compassion in your spiritual and intellectual pursuits. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your relationships, and Jupiter in Virgo supports practical growth through communication and learning. Saturn in Pisces encourages disciplined progress toward your goals, while Uranus in Taurus invites change in your home and emotional foundations. Neptune in Pisces inspires spiritual and creative exploration, and Pluto in Aquarius pushes for transformation in your shared resources and intimacy. Chiron in Aries offers healing for relationship wounds. Leo Astrology forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of relationships, partnerships, and one-on-one connections. The Sun in Aquarius shines a light on your personal connections, encouraging you to focus on the balance between individuality and cooperation. You may feel a desire to connect with others in a more unconventional or innovative way. Aquarius energy supports embracing new dynamics in relationships, and today could bring an opportunity to redefine or strengthen key partnerships. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes feel detached, so try to stay emotionally engaged with those you care about, especially if you are navigating any relationship changes or challenges. The Moon is in Taurus today, impacting your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. The Taurus Moon brings a grounded, practical energy to your emotional world, encouraging you to focus on stability and security, especially in matters of shared finances or deep emotional connections. Today, you may feel the urge to reassess your financial situation or evaluate the depth of your intimate relationships. The Taurus Moon supports slow, steady progress, so it's a good time to work on resolving any issues related to shared resources or emotional bonds. However, Taurus energy can also bring a resistance to change, so try to stay open to necessary adjustments. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of relationships and partnerships. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates intellectual exploration in your one-on-one connections, encouraging you to engage in open-minded, forward-thinking discussions with others. Today, you may find yourself having conversations that challenge your views on relationships, or you may feel inspired to collaborate with someone who brings fresh perspectives. Mercury's energy supports unconventional thinking, so it's a good time to explore new approaches to partnerships or creative collaborations. However, be cautious of detaching emotionally during these conversations. Mercury's influence can sometimes encourage overthinking or cold rationality. Venus is still in Pisces, impacting your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Venus in Pisces invites you to bring a compassionate, creative energy to your most intimate connections. Today, you may feel more inclined to nurture your relationships through artistic expression, empathy, or spiritual connection. Venus in Pisces supports deep emotional bonding, so it's a good time to focus on strengthening your emotional ties with others. However, be mindful of idealizing your relationships or expecting too much from your partners. Venus in Pisces can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations or confusion in matters of intimacy. Mars continues its journey through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of health, daily routines, and service to others. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your work life, encouraging you to take bold action in improving your health, refining your daily routines, and contributing to the well-being of others. Today, you may feel motivated to take on a new project, tackle a fitness goal, or make changes to your daily schedule. Mars in Sagittarius supports adventurous, dynamic action, so it's a good time to try new approaches to your routines or explore different ways of serving others. However, be cautious of pushing yourself too hard or becoming overly restless in your pursuit of change. Mars energy can sometimes create impatience or a tendency to overdo things. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of self-expression, creativity, and romance. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth through practical, disciplined efforts in your creative projects, hobbies, and romantic endeavors. Today, you may feel inspired to focus on improving a creative project or deepening a romantic connection. Jupiter's expansive energy supports the pursuit of long-term goals, so it's a good time to make steady progress on your creative endeavors or to take practical steps toward expressing your true self. However, be cautious of perfectionism. Jupiter's influence can sometimes lead to excessive self-criticism or unrealistic expectations, so remember to balance ambition with self-compassion. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to take a disciplined and responsible approach to matters of intimacy, shared finances, and personal transformation. Today, you may feel the need to focus on setting realistic goals related to your deep emotional connections or long-term financial security. Saturn's energy supports steady progress and long-term planning, so it's a good time to take practical steps toward financial or emotional stability. However, be cautious of becoming too rigid or self-critical. Saturn's influence can sometimes create feelings of restriction or limitation, so try to approach challenges with patience and flexibility. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring change and innovation to your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Uranus in Taurus pushes you to embrace unconventional approaches to your home life, family dynamics, and emotional security. Today, you may experience sudden insights or disruptions that prompt you to reassess your living situation or emotional needs. Uranus supports breaking free from outdated traditions, so it's a good time to make changes that reflect your true values or long-term goals. However, be mindful of acting impulsively or without considering the long-term impact of your decisions. Uranus energy can sometimes bring unpredictability, especially in matters related to family or home life. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Neptune in Pisces invites you to bring a sense of spiritual or creative inspiration to your deep emotional bonds and shared financial commitments. Today, you may feel drawn to explore more compassionate or idealistic approaches to intimacy and shared resources. Neptune's influence supports deep emotional healing, so it's a good time to connect with others on a soul level or work through any unresolved emotional issues. However, be cautious of idealizing your relationships or financial partnerships. Neptune's energy can sometimes blur the lines of reality, so ensure you maintain clarity and healthy boundaries. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformation to your sector of relationships and partnerships. Pluto in Aquarius encourages you to experience profound changes in the way you relate to others. Today, you may feel a strong urge to break free from old relationship patterns or embrace new, transformative connections. Pluto's energy supports deep, lasting change, so it's a good time to re-evaluate your one-on-one relationships and consider how you can evolve them in a more empowering way. However, be cautious of power struggles or emotional extremes. Pluto's influence can sometimes lead to intense situations, so try to maintain balance while navigating relationship transformations. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of creativity, self-expression, and romance. Chiron's healing energy encourages you to confront any wounds related to your creative expression or romantic relationships. Today, you may feel inspired to heal old emotional scars or take bold steps toward embracing your true self in your creative projects or relationships. Chiron in Aries invites you to be courageous in facing your vulnerabilities, so it's a good time to release fears or insecurities that have held you back from fully expressing yourself. However, be mindful of rushing the healing process. Chiron's energy can sometimes highlight unresolved wounds that need gentle attention. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on relationships, creativity, and transformation for Leo. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to focus on partnerships and emotional stability. Mercury in Aquarius encourages open-minded conversations, while Venus in Pisces brings compassion to your intimate connections. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your work and health routines, and Jupiter in Virgo supports practical growth in creative and romantic pursuits. Saturn in Pisces encourages steady progress in matters of intimacy and shared resources, while Uranus in Taurus invites change in your home life. Neptune in Pisces brings spiritual insights to your emotional connections, and Pluto in Aquarius encourages transformative changes in your relationships. Chiron in Aries offers healing for your creative and romantic expressions. Virgo Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of work, daily routines, and health. The Sun in Aquarius shines a light on your day-to-day life, encouraging you to find innovative and efficient ways to manage your responsibilities. You may feel an urge to make changes to your routine or find new methods for improving your productivity. Aquarius energy supports unconventional approaches to work and health, so today could be a good time to explore alternative wellness practices or try a new approach to your daily tasks. However, Aquarius energy can also feel detached or impersonal, so be mindful of maintaining a sense of personal connection in your work or health matters. The Moon is in Taurus today, influencing your sector of relationships, partnerships, and one-on-one connections. The Taurus Moon brings a grounded, stable energy to your emotional world, encouraging you to focus on building security and trust in your relationships. Today, you may feel a desire to strengthen your emotional bonds with others or focus on long-term commitments in your partnerships. The Taurus Moon supports steady, practical progress, so it's a good time to work on creating stability and harmony in your one-on-one connections. However, Taurus energy can sometimes bring a resistance to change, so be mindful of becoming too fixed in your current relationship dynamics. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of work, routines, and health. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates intellectual exploration in your approach to work and wellness. Today, you may find yourself thinking about ways to improve your productivity or health practices in a more innovative way. Mercury's energy supports unconventional thinking, so it's a good time to explore new technologies or systems that could help streamline your daily tasks. However, be cautious of overthinking or becoming too detached from the practical aspects of your routine. Mercury's influence can sometimes encourage overly rational approaches, so try to stay connected to your emotional and physical needs. Venus is still in Pisces, impacting your sector of relationships, partnerships, and collaborations. Venus in Pisces encourages you to bring a compassionate and artistic energy to your one-on-one connections. Today, you may feel more inclined to nurture your relationships with empathy, kindness, and understanding. Venus in Pisces supports creative and spiritual bonding, so it's a good time to engage in activities with loved ones that foster emotional connection and creativity. However, be cautious of idealizing your relationships or becoming too focused on fantasy. Venus in Pisces can sometimes blur the lines of reality, so maintain healthy boundaries in your partnerships. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your home life, pushing you to take bold action in your living situation or family dynamics. Today, you may feel motivated to make changes to your home environment or take steps toward improving your emotional foundations. Mars in Sagittarius supports adventurous, dynamic energy in these areas, so it's a good time to explore new ideas for your home or family life. However, be mindful of rushing or acting impulsively, as Mars energy can sometimes lead to restlessness or a desire for instant results. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of self-expression, creativity, and romance. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth through disciplined efforts in your creative endeavors, hobbies, and romantic relationships. Today, you may feel inspired to focus on refining a creative project or expressing yourself in a practical, productive way. Jupiter's expansive energy supports steady progress toward your personal goals, so it's a good time to make improvements in your creative or romantic pursuits. However, be cautious of perfectionism. Jupiter's influence can sometimes lead to excessive self-criticism, so try to embrace progress over perfection. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of relationships, partnerships, and collaborations. Saturn in Pisces invites you to approach your one-on-one connections with a sense of responsibility and commitment. Today, you may feel the need to take a serious look at the long-term potential of your relationships. Saturn's energy supports steady, realistic progress in your partnerships, so it's a good time to make practical plans for future growth. However, be cautious of becoming too rigid or self-critical in your approach to relationships. Saturn's influence can sometimes create feelings of limitation or restriction, so try to maintain balance and flexibility in your partnerships. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring change and innovation to your sector of work, routines, and health. Uranus in Taurus pushes you to embrace new approaches to your daily tasks, wellness routines, and work environment. Today, you may experience sudden insights or changes that prompt you to rethink your daily habits or work processes. Uranus supports unconventional thinking, so it's a good time to explore new technologies, methods, or practices that align with your long-term goals. However, be mindful of acting too impulsively or making hasty decisions. Uranus energy can sometimes bring unpredictability, especially in matters related to your routine or health. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of relationships, partnerships, and collaboration. Neptune in Pisces invites you to bring a sense of compassion, creativity, and spirituality to your one-on-one connections. Today, you may feel drawn to explore deeper emotional connections with others or engage in more imaginative or idealistic partnerships. Neptune's influence supports intuitive and spiritual bonding, so it's a good time to connect with loved ones on a deeper level. However, be cautious of idealizing others or becoming too unrealistic in your expectations. Neptune's energy can sometimes blur the lines of reality, so make sure to maintain clear boundaries in your relationships. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformation to your sector of work, daily routines, and health. Pluto in Aquarius encourages you to embrace deep, lasting changes in how you approach your day-to-day life. Today, you may feel the urge to let go of old habits or outdated systems that no longer serve you. Pluto's transformative energy supports profound changes, so it's a good time to make decisions that will have a long-term positive impact on your health, productivity, or routines. However, be cautious of pushing too hard for change. Pluto's energy can sometimes lead to intensity or power struggles, so ensure that any changes you make are aligned with your overall well-being. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Chiron's healing energy encourages you to address any wounds related to your living situation, family dynamics, or emotional security. Today, you may feel a strong desire to heal old family wounds or create a more secure, supportive home environment. Chiron in Aries invites you to take bold action toward emotional healing, so it's a good time to confront any emotional scars related to your family or home life. However, be cautious of rushing the healing process. Chiron's energy can sometimes bring up old wounds that require gentle care and attention. Summary. February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your work, health, and relationships. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to reassess your daily routines and find ways to create stability and growth in your partnerships. Mercury in Aquarius encourages intellectual exploration in your work and wellness, while Venus in Pisces brings creativity and compassion to your one-on-one connections. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your home life, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your creative and romantic pursuits. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take a practical approach to your relationships, while Uranus in Taurus invites change in your routines. Neptune in Pisces brings spiritual insights to your partnerships, and Pluto in Aquarius supports transformation in your work and health. Chiron in Aries offers healing for wounds related to your home and family life. Libra Astrology forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of creativity, self-expression, and romance. The Sun in Aquarius brings a focus to your creative projects, hobbies, and romantic connections. This is a good time to explore new ways of expressing yourself or engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Aquarius energy supports unconventional thinking, so you may find that today encourages you to step outside your usual creative comfort zone or approach romance from a more unique or open-minded perspective. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes feel distant, so try to stay emotionally engaged with your passions and relationships. The Moon is in Taurus today, impacting your sector of work, health, and daily routines. The Taurus Moon brings a stable, grounded energy to your emotional world, encouraging you to focus on the practical side of life. You may feel an urge to find balance in your daily responsibilities and take a more steady, methodical approach to work or health matters. The Taurus Moon supports creating stability in your routine, so today is a good time to focus on building habits or routines that nurture your long-term well-being. However, Taurus energy can also resist change, so be mindful of becoming too attached to old habits or routines. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of creativity, self-expression, and romance. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates intellectual exploration and communication in your creative and romantic pursuits. Today, you may feel inspired to engage in innovative or out-of-the-box conversations with a romantic partner or explore new ideas for creative projects. Mercury's energy encourages forward thinking, so it's a good time to embrace unconventional approaches in how you express yourself or connect with others romantically. However, be cautious of detaching emotionally during conversations. Mercury can sometimes encourage overthinking or too much focus on intellectual aspects rather than emotional connection. Venus is still in Pisces, impacting your sector of work, health, and daily routines. Venus in Pisces invites a compassionate, artistic approach to your work and well-being. Today, you may feel the urge to incorporate creativity or beauty into your daily tasks or find ways to bring more harmony into your routine. Venus in Pisces encourages you to nurture yourself through artistic expression, self-care, or helping others. It's a good time to focus on bringing more joy and relaxation into your daily life. However, Venus in Pisces can also blur boundaries, so be cautious of overextending yourself or becoming too idealistic about how things should look. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your intellect and communication, pushing you to take bold action in your learning and interaction with others. Today, you may feel driven to tackle new projects, engage in debates, or seek out new knowledge. Mars in Sagittarius supports adventure and exploration in your intellectual pursuits, so it's a good time to explore new ideas or take risks in how you communicate. However, be mindful of being too blunt or impulsive in your conversations. Mars energy can sometimes lead to restlessness or a lack of tact. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth and expansion in your domestic life and family relationships. Today, you may feel inspired to improve your living situation, nurture your emotional security, or focus on creating a more supportive environment at home. Jupiter's expansive energy supports long-term planning, so it's a good time to make improvements that will provide stability and security for your family or home life. However, be cautious of excessive perfectionism. Jupiter's influence can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations, so aim for progress rather than perfection. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of work, health, and daily routines. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take a disciplined and responsible approach to your work and wellness. Today, you may feel the need to create more structure in your routines or focus on long-term goals related to your health or career. Saturn's energy supports steady, focused effort, so it's a good time to work on building solid foundations in your work life or personal well-being. However, be mindful of becoming too rigid or overly critical. Saturn's influence can sometimes create feelings of restriction, so try to maintain a balance between discipline and flexibility. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring change and innovation to your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Uranus in Taurus encourages you to embrace new ways of thinking and communicating. Today, you may experience sudden insights or disruptions that prompt you to rethink your approach to learning or how you interact with others. Uranus supports unconventional ideas, so it's a good time to explore new perspectives or seek out new ways of expressing yourself intellectually. However, be cautious of acting too impulsively or making hasty decisions. Uranus energy can sometimes bring unpredictability, especially in matters related to your thoughts or communications. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of work, health, and daily routines. Neptune in Pisces invites you to bring a sense of creativity, spirituality, and compassion to your work and daily life. Today, you may feel the urge to integrate more artistic or spiritual practices into your routines or to focus on serving others through your work. Neptune's influence supports intuitive and compassionate approaches to health and wellness, so it's a good time to explore new ways of nurturing your well-being. However, be cautious of idealizing your work life or becoming too focused on unrealistic dreams. Neptune can sometimes blur the lines of reality, so it's important to maintain practical expectations. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformation to your sector of creativity, self-expression, and romance. Pluto in Aquarius encourages deep, lasting changes in how you express yourself creatively and in your romantic relationships. Today, you may feel the urge to break free from old patterns in your romantic life or redefine what creativity means to you. Pluto's transformative energy supports profound change, so it's a good time to let go of limiting beliefs or habits that are holding you back from fully expressing your unique self. However, be cautious of power struggles or intense emotional experiences. Pluto can sometimes bring intense situations that require deep emotional work. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of work, health, and daily routines. Chiron's healing energy invites you to confront any wounds related to your work life, health, or daily responsibilities. Today, you may feel called to heal old emotional scars related to your routines or to find a new approach to self-care that helps you feel more balanced and whole. Chiron in Aries encourages you to be brave in addressing your vulnerabilities, so it's a good time to work on overcoming any obstacles that are preventing you from fully embracing your personal power in your work or health practices. However, be mindful of rushing the healing process. Chiron's energy can sometimes bring up old wounds that need gentle care and attention. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your creativity, relationships, and routines. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to explore new ways of expressing yourself and building stability in your daily life. Mercury in Aquarius encourages intellectual exploration in your creative pursuits, while Venus in Pisces brings compassion and artistic energy to your work and wellness. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your communication and learning, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your domestic life. Saturn in Pisces urges disciplined focus on your routines, while Uranus in Taurus invites innovative ideas in how you communicate. Neptune in Pisces enhances your spiritual approach to your daily life, and Pluto in Aquarius supports transformative changes in your self-expression and romantic life. Chiron in Aries offers healing for wounds related to your work and health. Scorpio astrology forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. The Sun in Aquarius shines a light on your domestic life, encouraging you to reflect on your emotional needs and how you connect with family members. Aquarius energy can bring a desire for more freedom and individuality in your home life. You may feel the urge to make changes to your living situation or create a more unconventional or progressive environment. However, Aquarius energy can also feel detached, so make sure to stay emotionally engaged with your family and loved ones today. The Moon is in Taurus today, influencing your sector of creativity, self-expression, and romance. The Taurus Moon brings a grounded, stable energy to your emotional world, encouraging you to focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment. Today, you may feel an urge to nurture your creative passions, focus on hobbies, or enjoy romantic experiences that provide stability and comfort. Taurus energy supports steady progress in your creative or romantic pursuits, so it's a good time to engage in activities that bring lasting pleasure. However, Taurus energy can sometimes be resistant to change, so try to avoid becoming too fixed in your ways. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates intellectual exploration in your domestic life and family relationships. Today, you may feel inspired to communicate your thoughts or ideas about your living situation or emotional needs in a more unconventional or open-minded way. Mercury's influence supports conversations that are progressive and future-focused, so it's a good time to express your thoughts on how you want your home life to evolve. However, be cautious of becoming too detached or intellectual in your communications. Mercury's energy can sometimes encourage overthinking, so stay grounded in your emotional connections. Venus is still in Pisces, impacting your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate, creative energy to your thoughts, communications, and learning experiences. Today, you may feel the urge to express yourself more emotionally, creatively, or spiritually when interacting with others. Venus supports harmony and beauty in your communication, so it's a good time to engage in conversations that bring emotional connection or explore creative ideas. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes blur boundaries, so be cautious of becoming overly idealistic in how you communicate or what you expect from others. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your approach to money and resources, pushing you to take bold actions in securing your financial stability. Today, you may feel motivated to take risks or explore new opportunities to increase your income or invest in something that aligns with your values. Mars in Sagittarius supports adventure and exploration in matters of wealth, so it's a good time to be proactive and pursue new ventures. However, be mindful of acting too impulsively, as Mars can sometimes lead to rash decisions or a desire for immediate results. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth and expansion in your intellectual world. Today, you may feel inspired to dive deeper into a particular subject, refine your skills, or communicate more effectively with others. Jupiter's expansive energy supports intellectual exploration and the pursuit of knowledge, so it's a good time to engage in learning opportunities or broaden your mental horizons. However, be cautious of overloading yourself with information. Jupiter's influence can sometimes lead to overconfidence or a tendency to take on too much at once. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Saturn in Pisces invites you to take a disciplined, structured approach to your thoughts, communications, and learning. Today, you may feel the need to create more focus or consistency in how you express yourself or how you approach intellectual projects. Saturn's energy supports long-term planning and building a solid foundation, so it's a good time to work on refining your communication skills or committing to a learning process. However, be mindful of becoming too rigid or self-critical. Saturn can sometimes lead to feelings of restriction, so make sure to balance discipline with flexibility. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring change and innovation to your sector of creativity, self-expression, and romance. Uranus in Taurus encourages you to explore new, unconventional ways of expressing yourself or pursuing creative projects. Today, you may experience sudden insights or changes that prompt you to rethink how you approach romance, creativity, or hobbies. Uranus supports breakthroughs and new ideas, so it's a good time to experiment with new forms of self-expression or take risks in your romantic life. However, be cautious of making impulsive decisions, as Uranus energy can sometimes bring unexpected disruptions. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Neptune in Pisces invites you to bring a sense of creativity, compassion, and spirituality to your thoughts and communications. Today, you may feel inspired to connect with others on a deeper, more intuitive level or explore ideas that inspire you spiritually or artistically. Neptune supports a more imaginative approach to communication, so it's a good time to engage in creative writing, art, or philosophical conversations. However, be mindful of idealizing ideas or others. Neptune's energy can sometimes lead to confusion or unrealistic expectations, so make sure to stay grounded in your intellectual pursuits. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformation to your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Pluto in Aquarius encourages deep, lasting changes in your home life and emotional connections. Today, you may feel the urge to make significant shifts in how you relate to family members or how you structure your domestic life. Pluto's transformative energy supports the breaking down of old patterns or outdated structures, so it's a good time to let go of emotional baggage or make lasting changes to your living situation. However, be cautious of power struggles or intense emotional situations. Pluto's energy can sometimes bring up deep emotions that require careful processing. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Chiron's healing energy encourages you to confront any wounds related to your material resources or self-worth. Today, you may feel called to work on healing issues around money, possessions, or your value system. Chiron in Aries invites you to take bold, brave action in addressing these wounds, so it's a good time to confront any limiting beliefs you may have about your financial stability or self-esteem. However, be cautious of rushing the healing process. Chiron's energy can sometimes bring up deep wounds that require patience and self-compassion. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your home life, emotional security, and communication. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to reflect on your emotional needs and create stability in your relationships and creative pursuits. Mercury in Aquarius encourages unconventional thinking in your domestic life, while Venus in Pisces brings creativity and compassion to your communications. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your financial and value-driven actions, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your intellectual pursuits. Saturn in Pisces urges you to bring structure to your thoughts and learning, while Uranus in Taurus inspires new ways of expressing yourself. Neptune in Pisces enhances your spiritual approach to communication, and Pluto in Aquarius encourages transformation in your home and emotional foundations. Chiron in Aries offers healing for wounds related to your material resources and self-worth. Sagittarius Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, influencing your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. The Sun in Aquarius brings an emphasis on intellectual activities, helping you to expand your thinking and connect with others through conversation and shared ideas. Aquarius energy encourages you to explore unconventional ideas and embrace progressive thinking. Today, you may feel inspired to engage in deep conversations, pursue new knowledge, or share your unique insights. It's a good time to connect with like-minded individuals and explore ideas that challenge your usual way of thinking. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes feel detached, so be mindful to stay emotionally connected during your interactions. The Moon is in Taurus today, influencing your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. The Taurus Moon brings a stable and grounded energy to your emotional world. You may feel a desire to nurture your home environment, connect with family members, or create a sense of security and comfort in your personal life. Taurus energy encourages you to take practical steps toward improving your living situation or to focus on creating a peaceful, stable atmosphere at home. However, Taurus energy can also be resistant to change, so be mindful of becoming too fixed in your ways or reluctant to make necessary adjustments. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Mercury in Aquarius supports intellectual exploration and stimulating conversations. Today, you may feel motivated to explore new subjects, seek out unique sources of information, or engage in discussions that expand your understanding of the world. Mercury's influence promotes innovative thinking, so it's a good time to embrace new perspectives and be open to unconventional ideas. However, Mercury's energy can sometimes lead to overthinking or detachment, so make sure to stay engaged in your emotional world as you explore new concepts. Venus is still in Pisces, impacting your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate, creative energy to your approach to money and possessions. Today, you may feel the urge to invest in things that bring you emotional fulfillment, such as art, beauty, or experiences that feel spiritually enriching. Venus supports harmony in your financial dealings, so it's a good time to make decisions that align with your values. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes blur boundaries, so be cautious of overspending or becoming overly idealistic about your material resources. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of self-expression, creativity, and romance. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your personal creativity and drives you to take bold actions in your romantic life. Today, you may feel motivated to pursue a new creative project, take risks in your self-expression, or seek out new ways to have fun and enjoy life. Mars in Sagittarius supports adventurous pursuits, so it's a great time to try something new or embark on a passionate adventure. However, be cautious of acting too impulsively or rushing into things. Mars energy can sometimes lead to haste, so make sure to think carefully before diving into new ventures. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of career, reputation, and public life. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth and expansion in your professional life. Today, you may feel motivated to refine your skills, take on new responsibilities, or focus on long-term goals related to your career. Jupiter's expansive energy supports detailed planning and practical efforts, so it's a good time to take steps toward professional success. However, be mindful of becoming overly focused on perfection or getting lost in the details. Jupiter's energy can sometimes lead to excessive perfectionism, so aim for progress rather than perfection. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take a disciplined, responsible approach to your financial matters and personal values. Today, you may feel called to build a more stable financial foundation or work on long-term plans that align with your deeper sense of purpose. Saturn's energy supports steady progress, so it's a good time to take a practical approach to your resources. However, Saturn can sometimes bring feelings of restriction or limitation, so be cautious of becoming too focused on scarcity or obstacles. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring change and innovation to your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Uranus in Taurus encourages you to rethink your approach to home life and emotional security. Today, you may experience unexpected insights or disruptions that prompt you to make changes in your living situation or in how you connect with family members. Uranus supports breakthroughs and new ideas, so it's a good time to experiment with different ways of creating emotional stability at home. However, Uranus energy can also be unpredictable, so be mindful of sudden shifts that may disrupt your sense of security. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Neptune in Pisces invites you to bring a more intuitive, spiritual approach to your financial matters and values. Today, you may feel called to explore your deeper beliefs around money, possessions, or self-worth. Neptune supports creativity and compassion in your approach to material resources, so it's a good time to explore new ways of aligning your financial goals with your spiritual or emotional values. However, Neptune's energy can sometimes lead to confusion or unrealistic expectations, so make sure to stay grounded in practical decisions regarding your resources. Pluto in Aquarius continues to bring transformation to your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Pluto in Aquarius encourages deep, transformative changes in how you think, learn, and communicate. Today, you may feel compelled to challenge your beliefs, engage in intense intellectual pursuits, or transform the way you connect with others through conversation. Pluto's transformative energy supports deep, lasting changes, so it's a good time to let go of outdated ideas or habits related to communication. However, Pluto's influence can sometimes bring power struggles or intense emotional situations, so be mindful of how you approach conversations or intellectual discussions. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of self-expression, creativity, and romance. Chiron's healing energy invites you to confront any wounds related to your creative self-expression or romantic life. Today, you may feel called to heal old emotional scars related to your ability to express yourself or to find new ways of embracing your creativity. Chiron in Aries encourages you to take brave steps toward healing and growth in your personal expression. However, be cautious of rushing the process. Chiron's energy can sometimes bring up deep wounds that require gentle care and patience. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your intellectual pursuits, communication, and creative expression. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to explore new ideas and deepen your emotional connections. Mercury in Aquarius encourages unconventional thinking in your conversations, while Venus in Pisces brings creativity and compassion to your financial and material world. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your personal creativity and romantic pursuits, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your career and public life. Saturn in Pisces urges a disciplined approach to your finances and values, while Uranus in Taurus brings innovation to your home life. Neptune in Pisces invites a spiritual approach to your resources, and Pluto in Aquarius supports transformative changes in how you think and communicate. Chiron in Aries offers healing for wounds related to your self-expression and creativity. Capricorn Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, impacting your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to examine your financial goals and what truly matters to you on a deeper level. This energy invites you to think outside the box when it comes to managing your resources and reassessing your values. You may feel the urge to break free from traditional approaches to money or possessions. Today could present opportunities to explore new ways of earning or spending money that align with your evolving ideals. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes bring a sense of detachment, so try to balance your idealism with practical steps toward financial stability. The moon is in Taurus today, influencing your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. The Taurus moon brings a steady, grounded emotional energy to your thoughts and communications. Today, you may feel more practical and methodical in your approach to learning, problem solving, and sharing ideas with others. Taurus energy supports thoughtful, productive conversations, so it's a good time to focus on gathering information or engaging in discussions that require attention to detail. However, Taurus can also be resistant to change, so try not to become too fixed in your opinions or unwilling to consider new perspectives. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates intellectual exploration regarding money and resources. Today, you may feel inspired to communicate your ideas about your financial situation in a more unconventional way. You may have innovative thoughts about how to improve your income or investments. This energy supports rational and futuristic thinking, so it's a good time to plan for long-term financial goals. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to overthinking or detachment from emotional considerations, so try to balance practicality with emotional awareness. Venus continues its transit through Pisces, affecting your sector of career, reputation, and public life. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate and creative energy to your professional pursuits. Today, you may feel motivated to infuse more beauty, empathy, and intuition into your work environment or career goals. Venus encourages you to seek harmony in your public life and may inspire you to build more meaningful connections with colleagues, clients, or superiors. However, Venus in Pisces can also lead to idealism, so try to avoid putting others on a pedestal or expecting too much from professional relationships. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your desire for independence and adventure within your home life. Today, you may feel motivated to take bold actions to create more freedom in your domestic space or make changes to your living environment. Mars supports taking initiative, so it's a good time to pursue home improvement projects or initiate conversations with family members about changes you'd like to see. However, Mars energy can also make you impulsive, so try to consider the long-term consequences of your actions. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of relationships, partnerships, and collaborations. Jupiter in Virgo brings expansion and growth to your one-on-one connections. Today, you may feel motivated to strengthen your partnerships or find ways to bring more balance and mutual support to your relationships. Jupiter's energy encourages personal growth through collaboration, so it's a good time to seek out opportunities for teamwork or find ways to learn from others in your close circle. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or focused on perfection in your relationships, as Jupiter's expansive energy can sometimes magnify flaws or make you more judgmental. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, affecting your sector of career, reputation, and public life. Saturn in Pisces invites you to bring structure and discipline to your professional ambitions. Today, you may feel the need to take practical steps toward long-term success in your career or to refine your public image. Saturn's energy supports hard work and long-term planning, so it's a good time to focus on your professional goals and build a solid foundation for future achievements. However, Saturn's influence can sometimes bring feelings of restriction or limitation, so be mindful of not overburdening yourself with too many responsibilities or being overly critical of your progress. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring innovation and change to your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Uranus energy encourages you to break free from traditional ways of thinking and embrace more unconventional approaches to learning or problem solving. Today, you may experience unexpected insights or breakthroughs that challenge your usual way of processing information. Uranus supports innovation, so it's a good time to experiment with new ways of communicating or approach intellectual projects in a more forward-thinking manner. However, be mindful of sudden disruptions or impulsive decisions that could lead to instability. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of career, reputation, and public life. Neptune in Pisces inspires creativity, compassion, and spirituality in your professional life. Today, you may feel a desire to bring more intuitive or artistic elements into your career or public image. Neptune encourages you to connect with your higher purpose and to seek meaning in your work, but be cautious of becoming overly idealistic or unrealistic about your professional goals. Neptune's influence can sometimes lead to confusion or misdirection, so try to stay grounded and focus on practical steps toward achieving your ambitions. Pluto continues its transit through Aquarius, impacting your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Pluto's transformative energy encourages you to examine and transform your relationship with money, possessions, and personal values. Today, you may feel a desire to let go of outdated financial habits or make deep changes in your approach to wealth. Pluto supports personal transformation, so it's a good time to dig deep into your financial goals and make lasting changes that align with your evolving beliefs. However, Pluto's energy can bring intense emotions to the surface, so be cautious of power struggles or obsessive tendencies regarding money. Chiron in Aries continues to influence your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Chiron's healing energy invites you to confront any wounds related to your sense of security, family, or emotional well-being. Today, you may feel called to heal past wounds in your home life or take steps toward creating a more nurturing and supportive emotional environment. Chiron encourages you to take bold action in addressing these wounds, but be mindful of rushing the healing process. Chiron's influence can sometimes bring up deep emotional pain that requires patience and self-compassion. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your finances, career, and personal transformation. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to reflect on your values and find practical ways to create stability in your financial and emotional life. Mercury in Aquarius encourages innovative thinking in your financial planning, while Venus in Pisces supports creativity and harmony in your professional life. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your home life and family relationships, and Jupiter in Virgo brings growth to your partnerships. Saturn in Pisces encourages long-term planning in your career, while Uranus in Taurus inspires unconventional thinking in your intellectual pursuits. Neptune in Pisces invites creativity in your public life, and Pluto in Aquarius supports transformation in your financial and material world. Chiron in Aries offers healing for emotional wounds related to home and family. Aquarius Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, which is your ruling sign. This enhances your personal energy, confidence, and overall self-expression. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to embrace your individuality and stand out in your environment. You may feel inspired to focus on your personal goals or take bold steps toward self-improvement. This is an ideal time to shine in social situations or leadership roles. The Aquarius Sun supports unconventional thinking and allows you to express your unique perspective freely. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes lead to detachment, so be mindful of staying emotionally engaged with others while pursuing your personal ambitions. The Moon is in Taurus today, influencing your sector of personal finances, values, and material possessions. The Taurus Moon brings a grounded and stable energy to your emotional world, and today, you may feel a desire to focus on securing your material resources and creating financial stability. Taurus encourages you to take practical steps toward managing your finances and assessing what truly brings you comfort and security. This could be a good day to evaluate your personal values and make sure your financial decisions are in alignment with your long-term goals. However, Taurus energy can also be resistant to change, so try not to become too set in your ways when it comes to managing your resources. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of self-expression, communication, and learning. Mercury in Aquarius supports intellectual pursuits and encourages you to express your thoughts and ideas in original and innovative ways. Today, you may find yourself communicating with greater clarity and precision, especially when discussing topics that are important to you. Your thoughts may be focused on progressive or futuristic ideas, and you could be inclined to seek out new ways of learning or teaching. However, be mindful of overthinking or getting caught up in intellectual detachment, as Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to a disconnect between your ideas and emotions. Venus continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate and idealistic energy to your deeper connections with others. Today, you may feel drawn to nurture close relationships, or there could be a focus on emotional healing in shared financial matters. Venus in Pisces also supports creativity and artistic endeavors, so it could be a good time to explore your imagination through collaborative projects or to invest in something that brings both emotional and material fulfillment. However, be cautious of idealizing others or becoming overly passive in situations that require boundaries. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your mind, making you more active in seeking out knowledge, debating ideas, and expanding your intellectual horizons. You may feel an urge to take action on a new learning project or engage in stimulating conversations with others. Mars encourages you to embrace adventure in your thinking and pursue opportunities that broaden your worldview. However, Mars can also bring impatience, so be careful not to rush into things without fully considering the consequences or details. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of health, daily routines, and work habits. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth and expansion in your daily life, supporting improvements in your work, health, and personal routines. Today, you may feel motivated to make positive changes to your lifestyle or focus on enhancing your physical well-being. Jupiter's energy helps you to see the big picture while attending to the smaller details, so it's a good time to refine your approach to tasks or goals. However, Jupiter in Virgo can sometimes bring excessive focus on perfection, so be mindful not to overwhelm yourself with unrealistic expectations. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, impacting your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Saturn in Pisces invites you to bring structure and discipline to areas of your life that require emotional depth, such as intimate relationships or shared finances. Today, you may feel the need to make practical decisions regarding joint ventures, investments, or deep emotional connections. Saturn's energy encourages you to take a serious approach to these matters and to build long-term stability. However, Saturn in Pisces can also bring feelings of restriction or limitation, so be mindful of becoming overly focused on what feels limiting rather than what is possible. Uranus continues its transit through Taurus, bringing change and innovation to your sector of personal finances, values, and material possessions. Uranus in Taurus invites you to rethink your approach to money and resources, encouraging you to explore new ways of securing your financial future or adjusting your values to align with your evolving self. Today, you may experience unexpected breakthroughs in how you manage your finances or find new, unconventional ways to achieve financial stability. However, be cautious of impulsive decisions or sudden shifts that could disrupt your sense of security. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. Neptune in Pisces supports a more intuitive and compassionate approach to your deeper connections and financial matters. Today, you may feel called to trust your instincts when it comes to intimate relationships or joint financial endeavors. Neptune's energy encourages you to embrace spirituality and emotional healing in these areas, but it can also blur boundaries or create confusion. Make sure to stay grounded in practical realities while embracing the more spiritual or emotional aspects of these experiences. Pluto continues its transit through Aquarius, affecting your sector of self-expression, communication, and learning. Pluto in Aquarius encourages deep transformation in the way you express yourself and communicate with others. Today, you may feel a strong urge to express your individuality and speak your truth, especially when it comes to ideas or projects that are close to your heart. Pluto's energy supports profound change in how you think, learn, and communicate, so it's a good time to let go of outdated thought patterns or beliefs. However, Pluto's influence can sometimes bring intensity or power struggles in communication, so be mindful of how you engage with others. Chiron continues its transit through Aries, impacting your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Chiron in Aries invites healing in your personal life, particularly within your family or home environment. Today, you may feel compelled to address emotional wounds related to your upbringing or family dynamics. Chiron's energy encourages you to take bold steps toward healing and personal growth in these areas, but be mindful of rushing the process or becoming too focused on past wounds rather than future healing. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on your finances, personal values, and self-expression. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to reflect on your material resources and consider unconventional approaches to your personal goals. Mercury in Aquarius supports innovative thinking in communication and learning, while Venus in Pisces brings emotional depth to your shared relationships and financial matters. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your intellectual pursuits, and Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth in your daily routines and health. Saturn in Pisces urges you to bring structure to your deeper connections, while Uranus in Taurus sparks change in your financial world. Neptune in Pisces invites spirituality in shared resources, and Pluto in Aquarius encourages transformation in your communication style. Chiron in Aries offers healing for wounds related to your home and emotional foundations. Pisces Astrology Forecast for February 17, 2025. Today, February 17, 2025, the Sun continues its transit through Aquarius, which is influencing your sector of endings, healing, and the subconscious. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to reflect on what is no longer serving you and to consider releasing anything that feels outdated. Aquarius energy invites you to step back and detach emotionally from situations that no longer bring you fulfillment. You may feel drawn to spend more time in solitude or engage in activities that help you heal and rejuvenate. This energy can be ideal for letting go of old emotional baggage and preparing for new beginnings. However, Aquarius energy can sometimes feel distant, so be cautious of becoming too detached from your emotions or your connections with others. The Moon is in Taurus today, impacting your sector of identity, self-expression, and personal goals. The Taurus Moon brings a steady and grounded emotional energy, making this a good day to focus on your personal well-being and stability. You may feel motivated to take practical steps toward achieving your goals or to take care of yourself in more tangible ways. Taurus energy encourages you to value your own needs and to create a sense of security in your environment. Today, you may find comfort in familiar routines or in simple pleasures that help you reconnect with yourself. However, Taurus can also bring stubbornness, so try to remain open to change and growth. Mercury remains in Aquarius, continuing to influence your sector of endings, healing, and the subconscious. Mercury in Aquarius brings intellectual clarity to matters that require reflection or closure. Today, you may feel inspired to process any lingering thoughts or emotions related to past experiences. Mercury's energy helps you gain a clearer perspective on what needs to be released in order to move forward. You may also find that you are more intuitive today, allowing you to tune into deeper insights about your own subconscious patterns. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to overthinking or detachment from your emotions, so be mindful of staying connected to your feelings while working through mental processes. Venus continues its transit through Pisces, which is your ruling sign, impacting your sector of self-expression, identity, and personal desires. Venus in Pisces enhances your charm and creativity, encouraging you to embrace your authentic self. Today, you may feel more attuned to your personal needs and desires, and you may feel drawn to express your individuality in more creative or artistic ways. Venus in Pisces supports romantic energy, so you may find that your relationships are particularly emotional or dreamlike. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes bring idealization, so be cautious of putting others on a pedestal or expecting too much from romantic situations. Mars continues its transit through Sagittarius, influencing your sector of finances, values, and material possessions. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your desire for financial independence and security. Today, you may feel motivated to take action on financial matters or to explore new ways to generate income. Mars in Sagittarius supports risk-taking and adventurous approaches to your material world, so you may feel inspired to try something new in your career or financial endeavors. However, Mars can sometimes lead to impulsive decisions, so be sure to weigh the potential risks before making any major changes. Jupiter remains in Virgo, continuing to influence your sector of home, family, and emotional foundations. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth and expansion in your domestic life. Today, you may feel motivated to improve your living environment or invest in projects that bring you emotional fulfillment. Jupiter's energy supports the pursuit of practical, long-term goals, so it's a good time to focus on creating stability within your family or home life. However, Jupiter in Virgo can also bring a tendency to be overly critical or focused on perfection, so try to avoid becoming too focused on details or setting unrealistic expectations. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, your sign, which brings a focus on personal growth, responsibility, and long-term goals. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to take a more disciplined approach to your dreams and aspirations. Today, you may feel the need to establish more structure in your personal life or to take responsibility for your own emotional well-being. Saturn's energy invites you to make practical steps toward your goals, especially those that are aligned with your true purpose. However, Saturn in Pisces can also feel restrictive, so be cautious of feeling limited by external circumstances or internal self-doubt. Patience and persistence are key. Uranus continues its transit through Taurus, impacting your sector of identity, self-expression, and personal goals. Uranus in Taurus brings an element of unpredictability to your sense of self, encouraging you to explore new ways to express your individuality. Today, you may feel a strong urge to break free from old patterns or explore new interests that align with your evolving sense of identity. Uranus supports innovation and change, so it's a good time to experiment with new styles, activities, or ideas that help you connect with your true self. However, Uranus energy can also lead to sudden changes or disruptions, so be mindful of how you handle unexpected shifts. Neptune in Pisces continues to influence your sector of self-expression, identity, and personal desires. Neptune, your ruling planet, enhances your intuition, creativity, and spiritual awareness. Today, you may feel more connected to your inner world and more attuned to your dreams and desires. Neptune supports artistic and spiritual pursuits, so it's a good time to explore creative outlets or connect with your higher self. However, Neptune's energy can sometimes lead to confusion or idealism, so be cautious of unrealistic expectations or of becoming too absorbed in fantasies. Stay grounded while embracing your creative and intuitive flow. Pluto continues its transit through Aquarius, impacting your sector of endings, healing, and the subconscious. Pluto's transformative energy encourages you to confront and release deep emotional wounds or outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. Today, you may feel the urge to let go of lingering emotional baggage or to explore new healing practices that help you transform your inner world. Pluto's influence supports profound transformation, but it can also bring intensity or hidden emotions to the surface. Take time to process any emotions that arise and be patient with yourself during this transformative process. Chiron continues its transit through Aries, impacting your sector of communication, learning, and mental pursuits. Chiron in Aries invites healing through self-expression, communication, and learning. Today, you may feel a strong urge to heal wounds related to your voice or how you communicate your ideas. Chiron's energy encourages you to take bold steps toward embracing your unique perspective and sharing it with the world. However, Chiron in Aries can sometimes bring feelings of insecurity or self-doubt, so be gentle with yourself as you work through these healing processes. Summary: February 17, 2025, brings a focus on personal growth, emotional healing, and self-expression. With the Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Taurus, today is a good time to reflect on your inner world and make practical steps toward releasing what no longer serves you. Mercury in Aquarius supports intellectual clarity in emotional matters, while Venus in Pisces enhances your creativity and desire for connection. Mars in Sagittarius energizes your financial pursuits, and Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth in your home and family life. Saturn in Pisces supports discipline in your personal goals, while Uranus in Taurus invites change in how you express your identity. Neptune in Pisces enhances your spiritual and creative energy, and Pluto in Aquarius encourages deep transformation in your subconscious. Chiron in Aries offers healing through communication and learning.